This whole week has been very eventful and really amazing. I've learned a lot.
The children in East Timor, they don't have anywhere to play without proper equipment, so we've been challenged to design some playground equipment for the communities.
Some of these guys working on rhino tracking, to prevent poaching, based on experiences from a rhino sanctuary in Uganda, talking to the manager about, the technical difficulties there and so on.
My project personally is to do with maintenance of water pumps, which is obviously a really big deal because if they break then people can literally die and people's lives depend on this, so it's really interesting to look into.
It's really good, yeah. We all have different skills, so I'm from civil and structural, whereas we have people from chemical engineering and mechanical engineering, so we all have different skills, but when you bring them together in a group, it works really well.
It's quite refreshing to see that there are other engineers that know things that I don't know, contributing things that I had no idea about to the project and getting it working along a lot better than it would have done if I was doing it on my own.
We've just been learning about what makes a good team, the skills you need as an engineer to work with others, and how to analyse a problem properly so you can see what your solutions are and how effective they will be.
So it's not the best engineering solution, but it is cheap and the technology's already there.
It's really good for them to have this experience where not only is it kind of a real world engineering challenge, which means not all the answers are there and they're not obvious. It's also a challenge in a developing country, so there's a lot of constraints. There's not a lot of money to do the project with. They're in a totally different context, so they have to learn about kind of the country and the community before actually kind of doing the design challenge.
I did not know much about third world countries before this, but now I had to research about it and learn what sort of engineering solutions can actually be implemented in a country like that.
Definitely the fact that we've been teamed up with EWB and that the problems are real makes a difference in interesting and inspiring us as well.
The type of skills that they'll get this week they can use not only through the rest of this week, throughout their time at university and further afield. All these skills are absolutely invaluable, and they're sort of the core skills that we sort of require from graduates we may recruit in the future.
We're also building understanding of global issues, and the marketplace for engineering companies isn't necessarily just the UK. So the bigger companies that are employing graduates from Sheffield, their marketplace is global.
When I'm in a lecture and I'm learning about it, I always sometimes think about why am I learning this? And now, finally having it put into a practical sense, it's really amazing to see, yes, we can make a difference.
It shows you that your ideas are worthwhile and that you can change things as an engineer. Even being so young, it's quite difficult to make a difference in the world, but doing something like this, it really helps, and it kind of gives you a perspective on how much you can change things.